Well, anyway, the point is cruises are fun, cruises for everyone, and they can be free if you know what you're doing.
Okay.
That's where I come in.
Okay.
So I teach people how to put together groups, even plan events on cruise ships, and make profit while being on vacation.
How about you give us a free cruise and I'll let you know if you know what you're doing.
He's always wheeling.
Yeah, we're going to the Mediterranean. We're doing it.
Do you want to do the Mediterranean?
I'm dying to.
You just
Spain,
missed-
Greece, Italy.
Oh, fantastic.
I'm
You just
dying.
missed our big murder mystery at sea.
Oh, those are
.com.
fun. You have to figure out who killed who. It's like the game
right.
Clue.
You know I'm only teasing
Exactly,
you.
exactly.
I'm not teasing.
I'm only teasing
We're
you.
there.
He's only teasing me because 18 times he's asked for this free cruise, but
Let's do a raffle.
we do have a raffle. We have a raffle.
No, he wants
kidding
she
with
wanted
you.
to do a raffle for one of your
Do
cruises.
a raffle for your free cruise.
So let's do a little test marketing right here, and
Okay.
let's find out from the studio audience that if Johnny P and the lovely Catherine put on a Johnny P show on a cruise ship to the Bahamas or Mexico or Alaska or Europe, how many people
Hedonism.
would want to go along and support Johnny P on a cruise? Woo! There you go.
Hey, well, I always say this, like at the beginning of the show, it says if you don't have a week to hang out with them, here's an hour. So, but you do need a week to hang out with me. So
At
a
least.
week cruise would be good.
I feel like I've spent a week here just this afternoon.
That's what he said. If you don't have a week, at least you have an hour.
At least you have an hour.
At
You
least
get
you
a
have an
taste.
hour.
That's true. But basically, life is good.
Yeah.
Traveling the world. When a potential client contacts me for more information, I tell them to just go away.
And
On vacation.
how can someone contact you? How can anyone get involved with your cruises? Do you have a website?
I've got 38 websites
Yeah.
to date,
Okay.
He's a crazy man.
14 countries.
A lot of
Okay.
things.
But if only I had an ounce of humility, I'd be perfect. Okay. So there's littleshopofcruises.com. There's CaptainLou.com. And everybody come with us this January 8th on the murdermysteryatsea.com and fitnessmarketerscruise.com. Lots of other cool things. But if you want to get involved, come and join us.
I'm gonna
Hey.
look you up. Actually, I'm gonna call you, and I want to get involved with these cruises. Let's do the murder mystery one. Who can find out if I killed Johnny P or not?
And if Johnny P doesn't live up to the deal for all of his fans,
Yeah.
we throw him overboard.
Exactly.
Hey, if you
think?
could throw me overboard, then you're good.
Yeah, we
You
will.
know, we could do that. We could do that. But I'll tell you, the next time that we meet, it should be
At sea.
in a jacuzzi,
Oh, that'd be good.
sailing away from an exotic island with a spectacular sunset, with
Nice.
a pina colada in hand.
Some Jack Daniels,
And
a
the
little
best
bit of this.
part, no cell phones.
No cell
Out
phone.
of commission.
Turn them off. They've got
They don't
internet
work.
cafes, but you don't want to deal with it, right? It's absolutely true.
I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
This is great. I'm really glad to meet you.
Thank you.
So tell us fast a little bit about the old days working with the Wrestling Federation. Any good stories with any of the old wrestlers?
Probably the highlight of my wrestling career was back right before 1980 when I was ring announcing for Vince McMahon's World Wrestling Federation at the Brooklyn Roll-A-Rama. And the main event that night was George the Animal Steele versus Ivan Putski. And I'm the ring announcer, and they paid me something like $50 to do it. And I'm thinking I would pay them for the privilege.
Exactly.
How cool was that when you're about 20 years old, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm doing the ring announcing, and George the Animal, I don't know if you remember this guy with the bald head and the big green
Yeah, of
tongue.
course.
Does everybody,
Kidding me?
anybody know who I'm talking about? No? Okay. So he says, whatever you do, Lou, don't call me the animal.
Okay.
So, of course, I had to call him the animal. Ladies and gentlemen from Detroit, Michigan, 285 pounds, it's George the Animal. Mr. George Steele. I do this whole shtick. I'm standing. Can I get up with a camera?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so your microphone.
My microphone.
Just hold on to it.
That's
yeah.
all right. You'll be
Okay,
good.
so hold on to the microphone like this. And so I'm in the ring, and all of a sudden, it's packed house, Brooklyn Roll-A-Rama, and all of a sudden, George the Animal Steele decides to charge me and give me one of those body blocks so that I go over the top rope and fall down onto the press table.
Oh my gosh.
And of course, he barely just grazed me. I did the fall like a Chevy Chase Saturday Night Live thing. Fall down on the press table, fall over the chairs, land on the floor, pretend that I'm unconscious, and they had to carry me back on a stretcher.
That's cool.
The whole audience is on their feet. It's called getting a pop. Big pop. The whole audience is going wild. They're throwing garbage into the ring. They hate Steele. This is a fantastic reaction. I'm carried backstage on a stretcher. I jump off of the stretcher because, of course, I was fine.
Yeah.
And everyone's high-fiving me that this was so cool. moments like that
Priceless.
are priceless
Yeah.
memories, priceless
Yeah.
magical memories of life that you just can't imagine, and that you would pay to be there in that moment. So that was one of many.
Good
And
for you.
walking into restaurants on the road with Andre the Giant
Oh, wow. He was a big guy.
and people like Bruno Sammartino.
Well, Hulk
Those-
Hogan is what.
and,
you know,
Hulk Hogan.
he's the man.
Yeah, yeah.
Man. He
And
has
then-
his own show now.
You remember when Hogan got on to, when he became big? That's when all my well-meaning friends and relatives said, Lou, you got to go get a real job and quit this stupid
Yeah.
wrestling thing because you're
my
never going to
gosh.
get anywhere.
Yeah.
So I handed my resignation just before wrestling took over the world. Timing is everything.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I had none of it.
But you know, never listen to anybody what they say. But Captain Lou, thank you very much for coming on the show, and I'm going to definitely be seeing you in the future.
Johnny and Catherine, I want to say, if I may,
Yes.
a little cruise toast to you both.
Thank you.
We'll
Thank you.
pretend that this lottery jar is a drink. And it goes something like this. There are good ships and there are wood ships. There are tall ships and there are small ships. But the best ships are the friendships, like the ones I'm making here tonight with all of you. and
Thank
your
you.
audience.
That
Thank
was
you.
really
Thank you so
nice.
much.
It's so nice to meet you. I'm really
Thank you
looking
again.
forward to it.
Captain Lou, everybody.
Captain Lou. What a nice guy.
Yeah.
I didn't know you knew him.
We know him now.
Yeah, we know him now.
So, all right, great.